Hola a todos, aquí Eruen, estamos en Regreso al futuro. Y si os acordáis, estamos intentando falsear la tarjeta de Emmet, hacerla en plan delincuente. Y eso, lo que tenemos que hacer es ponerla totalmente al contrario de lo que había pasado. Así que vamos a encender la prueba de nuevo. Placa. Y claro, no sabía muy bien qué hacer, pero claro, es que tiene sentido. Hay que ponerla todo al contrario. Aquí tenemos a Edna. Tenemos que ponerla que esté de mal humor.
Hey there, you stinky little bacteria.
Vamos a abrir la válvula.
Ew.
Vale. Le damos al botón. A este tenemos que ponerlo en verde.
Ah.
A ver... Tengo que poner el tocadiscos. Es que no quiero ponerlo... Sí, no me queda otra.
Oh.
Y cambiamos la foto. Va alternando. Roja, verde, roja, verde. Este tenemos que ponerlo en rojo. A ver si puedo quitar el tocadiscos.
Don't touch that.
Joder, voy a tener que esperar.
Hey there, you stinky little bacteria.
Vamos a abrir la válvula.
Ew.
Vale. Cambiamos de foto. Este guay. Vale. Vale, cambiamos el ambiente.
Ah.
La pregunta es, ¿por qué tiene una olla de guisado aquí abajo? Vale. Este toca rojo también. Vamos a hacerlo al revés de esta vez.
Ew.
Es veneno, por Dios. Chispazo. Saca. Qué manera de putear a M tenemos, ¿no? Venga, ahora le damos a cambiar la foto. Y por último, Trixie, hay que ponerla en verde. Es un poco bipolar, le está cambiando todo el rato el ánimo. Solo tenemos que abrir la olla.
Oh.
Listo. Pero este debería cambiar. Ups.
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, well, that switch just keeps
Justo
shorting out
tiempo.
on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test
Qué
this out
casualidad,
and
¿no?
hope for the best.
Vamos a probarla. Listo.
Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map and Emmett's own machine will do him in.
Somos un poco trolazos, ¿no? Le estamos jodiendo la vida a Emmet, pero bueno. Por el bien de Hill Valley.
Okay, Emmett, get ready to meet the new you.
Hey,
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the
Casi
expo
me
as a
pilla.
rare example of a model citizen. Edna, kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
Vale. Tenemos que...
Now we're getting somewhere.
Traje... Vale, vamos a mancharlo. Tengo aquí el aceite. Vamos a tirarle el aceite para que se manche el traje.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
The fuck?
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding
Lol.
enzymes.
Se come la ropa.
Unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Interesante.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Vale. Me puedo llevar esto, ¿no?
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
Me lo voy a llevar.
What the hell is that?
What?
No tenías que haberlo distraído.
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
No tenía que haberlo distraído. Estaba mirando para otro lado.
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
So, you and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really?
Tal.
With Edna?
What can I say? She's my muse. In the week since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
Are you sure Edna's the right woman for you?
What do you mean?
Don't you think she's a little controlling?
Un poquito.
Controlling? Edna? No. She's just giving me a little much-needed guidance. Before I met her, I was such a flibberty-gibbet, always getting distracted by the slightest stray idea. But now, thanks to Edna, I stay focused on the task in front of me, like a narrow-band stream of stimulated photon emissions. Focused!
I don't know. I just think Edna might be a little dangerous.
Oh, I agree.
You do?
Like all independent women, she's a danger to the patriarchal status quo. That's one of the things I love about her. She shakes things up.
You have no idea.
Madre mía.
I just think you should be careful, that's all.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll be fine.
What's with the new threads?
You like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
El coronel Sanders. Del
Never
Kentucky
mind.
Fried Chicken.
Edna gave them to me. She says my usual clothes don't have enough zing for a public exhibition.
Is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter? I thought you were working on some sort of rocket car.
Cierto.
The rocket propulsion system was far too unreliable, as that incident with Einstein proved. By the way, whatever happened to Einstein?
I wish I knew.
Anyway, I started tinkering with an alternate method of propulsion, but that was before things started heating up with Edna. Our conversations about the possibilities of applying technology to social ills pushed my research in a whole new direction.
What's a mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of
Parece
technology
Monster
since
del
the
amor o algo de
cotton
eso, porque
gin.
vamos.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Why would you want to probe people's minds?
Why wouldn't you? Imagine being able to diagnose mental disorders with a flick of a switch, or detect the truthfulness of courtroom testimony merely by connecting a witness to a small portable device.
Es fácil de
Machine
manipular.
does all that?
Not yet. Frankly, right now, the whole thing's just a gussied-up potentiometer. But with years of refinements and a whole lot of investors, the MAM will be able to identify countless psychosis and neurosis, alcoholism, acrophobia, Oedipal complexes.
And?
And then we can set about curing them, of course.
Of course. Anyway. What do you say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
A couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me
Ay, va a
fits,
costar
and-
llevarlo a ver la
I
peli.
get it, you're busy. How are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
He's still angry with me and threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
Vale.
You sure you don't want to take in a movie? I think you'll like it.
Strange as it may sound, I've got more pressing things to think about than going out to movies.
Vale.
Okay.
Pues nada, vámonos.
You look busy. Why don't we talk
Oye, ¿puedo usar
later?
esto
Sure thing.
para deshacerle la ropa?
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was several hours older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit.
Vale, vámonos.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure
¿Qué
I
está
like
hablando?
where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No!
Oh, right.
Ya la hemos liado.
Wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
Madre
You're
mía.
welcome. Hey, Emmett, I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Vale, a ver. Tenemos que darle cosillas a Trixie ahora. Ya lo iba el tío como si nada. Por el césped también. Ya han abierto este. A ver qué tiene.
That volcano looks a lot like the one I did for my 7th grade science fair. Maybe when Real Doc comes back, we'll take a trip to see a dinosaur. Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermen. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar. Press button to experience Hill Valley's primeval past. Okay, if this dinosaur is called a Tanninosaurus, I'm gonna... Oh, whew.
Tanninosaurus.
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus, king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley tar pits. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Ermen, reminding you fur is forever.
Vamos a ver si puedo desrascar con esto. Me llevo la piel, efectivamente.
It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, or the cleanser might have dissolved the fur. Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Vale, vamos a hablar con Trixie.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but I wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Como que no.
I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work. How about the diamond in the photo album?
I'll get them to you.
Lo tengo todo aquí. Aquí tienes. Toma.
I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo. Now bring me that diamond and we'll be in business.
Diamante, ¿dónde había tenido el circonio este? Es un prisma, vale. No, toma.
Voila.
Say,
Joder.
pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, the redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long he won't.
Great.
Estupendo. Vale. Bueno, voy a guardar la partida porque me está crasheando un poco el juego. No lo habéis notado porque he cortado, pero al salir de la casa de Emmet me ha petado el juego. Así que voy a guardarlo un segundito y vamos a seguir. Vale. Vamos a hablar con Artie, ahora que puedo.
Hey, Artie.
Hey, Mr. G-Man. How's the, undercover operation?
If everything goes as planned, we should be wrapping things up real soon now.
Well, when it's time for me to play my part, just say the word.
You haven't met Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she. So you're the registration guy for the expo?
And chief accountant and paymaster.
Hey, you're coming up in the world.
And none of it would have happened if I hadn't responded to that subpoena.
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high technology center?
Estamos hablando de los años 30, que todavía no existía Silicon Valley, ¿vale?
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have
Ahí
its own
está lo
high...
mismo.
Why did you have to go and fire Trixie?
You think I wanted to? It's illegal for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job. And I don't want to be in trouble with the law again.
Anda, huevo.
Keep your eyes open for Sylvia.
What should I do when I meet her?
Just let nature take its course. I don't suppose you miss working for Kid Tannen.
No siree, Bob. I don't know how I ever got mixed up with an abusive, gun-toting thug like that. He even stiffed me on overtime pay.
Eso era lo peor de todo.
Keep doing what you're doing, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's our, code name for you.
Oh, ha! Funny.
Anda que, un poco tonto. Un poco bastante. Vamos a hablar con la pija esta.
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this. I wonder what's gonna happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
That's all the...
Very well, then.
Pues no me dice nada. A ver si
Hey,
al
Doc.
Doc.
I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
I swiped this from Emmett's, your lab.
My
It's a...
anti-stick, anti-stain formula. I remember it well. I had high hopes for that concoction, until I discovered that it decays into a cloth-shredding enzyme after 12 hours.
That's what your younger self said. About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test
Vale.
run.
It's about Edna.
Don't worry, she's not going anywhere right now.
That's good, but... She isn't starting to get under your skin, is she?
Heavens no. The memory of her older self wheeling me into the reconditioning chamber is just too strong.
Menos mal.
The younger version is decidedly more attractive, though.
Oh.
What are you two talking about anyway?
It's a private matter. I promised I'd keep it between us, for the present.
Have you found out anything that can help me?
Only that she's stubborn, argumentative, and completely convinced of her own moral superiority.
Great, thanks, Doc. That really helps. On another subject...
Less distasteful, I hope.
You know how that mental alignment meter of yours pegged you as a model citizen? Well, wait till you...
Stop! You're going to tell me about one of your schemes to make Edna break up with me, aren't you?
Yeah, see, Edna thinks...
I don't want to hear it. I know it's in the service of a good cause, but I still can't bear to know the details of my younger self's impending heartache.
Edna made a point of saying that teenage you looked great in her grandfather's suit.
I did cut a fine figure in that suit. She hated it when I got it dirty.
Maybe I could talk teenage you into losing the suit.
I doubt it. I knew how much that suit meant to Edna, and at that time my only desire was to please her.
Vale.
Is it true that you only had eyes for Edna?
At that time, I'm afraid so. I always tended to idealize the opposite sex. I was educated in a boys' school, and Jules Verne was always a little sketchy with female
Confuso,
characters.
dice.
You haven't got time for a therapy session, Doc. Horrible news, Doc. Emmett's gonna ask Edna to marry him tonight.
But that's not how it happened. She didn't get me to propose until much later, that night at the lake.
Something I said must have caused him to move up the timetable.
Great
La has liado.
Scott! This time travel business is trickier than I imagined.
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like.
Vale, que no quiere que le cuente cosas. Ya, vámonos.
Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Hey, the light's green. That means Doc could take the DeLorean out
Vale.
again.
La verdad es que no recordaba que me hubiera dicho eso, pero bueno.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah,
Sí.
the light's gone green.
Vete a dar un garbeo.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
Instantánea. Que no.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37
A ver,
minutes.
cada vez más para atrás.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Bueno, vale.
Nope, no green light yet. I need to...
A ver qué me dice. Si me dice algo nuevo sobre el coche.
Much obliged, Miss. Yes?
About that gizmo you've got...
The chronometric analysis.
Yeah, the light's still red.
The analysis for another test run.
Vale, a ver.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight.
Vale, pues ya está. No me dice nada nuevo.
A common parlor maid you see before you.
Está
But
platicando.
beneath this apron there beats the heart of a... Oh, hiya, kid.
You sure you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy.
Not for...
Vale, tenemos que ir a buscar a Emmet otra vez. Pues vamos.
Emmett.
Michael,
What?
I'm at my wit's end. My portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula's disappeared.
Can't you make more?
There's no time.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll turn up soon.
Good. There's no way in God's green earth that I'm heading to that expo without it.
Vale, se la doy. Vale, toma.
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was several hours older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit.
A ver.
When this is all over, I better make sure to get Emmett's photo album back to
Perdón.
him. Must have run out of cards. Mind if I...
Go ahead.
Hooligan.
Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
¿De qué?
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
You can't marry Edna.
Why not?
You're too young to get married.
Vale.
Nonsense. Back in the old country, a man my age already have 2 kids and a farm. Besides, what's the use of waiting when you're in love?
There's someone better out there. Trust me.
Pues sí.
I know you mean well, but look at me. I'm an awkward teenager with poor social skills and a predilection for prattling on about obscure scientific minutiae. Frankly, it's a miracle that one woman has found me desirable. It could be decades before another one comes along.
I just don't think Edna will make you happy in the long run.
Well, she makes me happy now, and that's what counts. And as for the future, well, the future isn't written yet.
Bueno, sí, un
You
poquito.
better hope it isn't. Let's just drop it.
Fine.
What do you say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie? Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours.
I get it.
Vale, pues ya está.
You look busy. Why don't...
Sure thing.
Pues... No.
So after 12 hours, your cleanser just kind of turns into battery acid?
Battery acid? Don't be ridiculous. It merely turns into a brew of cloth-destroying enzymes capable of rotting away any fabric almost instantly. Battery acid, really? What is this, man?
Bueno, este no conoce el ácido de batería.
Emmett,
What?
Está
your
manchado.
jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
Debería desintegrarse, ¿no? Y si echo la lata de aceite...
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
Hmm.
Only one to go.
El traje.
Emmett,
What?
your jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
Esto no hay manera, siempre se lo limpia.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps. So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of
Tela.
judgment.
No kidding. Ew.
¿Qué pasa si ahora le echo...?
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was several hours older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit.
Mierda, ya sé. Tengo que dejarlo en el DeLorean. ¡Qué fallo! No había caído en eso. Lo dejamos en el DeLorean y tiene más tiempo. Porque viajará al pasado. Perfecto.
It'll be safe in there.
Bueno, no está muy bien sujeto, Marty, hijo.
Hey, the light's green.
Lo que esperaba.
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry.
Call me.
¿Está ligando en serio?
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Hala, tírale para allá. Habrán pasado 12 horas, ¿no? Seguramente.
By the look of things,
7 hours.
7, bueno.
This close to identifying the problem. Guess I better crank up the old chronometric analyzer once more.
Vale.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though. Nope, no green light yet.
Ahora ponemos la botella y bingo.
Nope, no green
pues
light
no.
yet.
7 horas. Necesitamos más horas. Pero bueno, vamos a ir dejándolo por aquí. En el siguiente episodio ya lo convertimos en ácido del todo. Así que like, favorito si os ha gustado y hasta la próxima. Adiós.